Good morning and welcome to week 2 of Blob on the Bikes challenge for 2,000 miles in 2021. It is Sunday afternoon and I'm out on my road bike. I keep my road bike at home, my mountain bike at work, and today I'm hoping for around 20 miles. Let's do this. So I'm currently heading towards Holsworthy. I live in Devon, you might notice I ride mainly during the week in Bude, which is in Cornwall. Bude's about 25 minutes from my house, and I live closer to Holsworthy, so that's where I'm heading now. I'll do a loop around Holsworthy, head back and see how I'm feeling, because I might go a little bit extra today. Hardly any wind. You can see the wind turbine over in the distance. I've got a small headwind at the moment, but it's not really affecting me too badly. Nice hill. I can see another cyclist in the far distance, which is quite a rare occurrence around here. Now, they are right at the top of this long hill, so I don't know if I'll catch them, but I do like having someone to chase down. So, I'll keep you posted how I get on, but I'll get a bit of a rush on now. No sign of this cyclist yet. Maybe he's around these bends, or she. Definitely making up around here. I reckon I can go past them just around this bend. Electric. Holsworthy. Bit dull. So you may have gathered by now that pretty much anywhere I ride is never flat. There's always a massive hill somewhere, so I normally get quite good elevation on my rides, but one day it would be nice to have the pleasure to ride somewhere flat for a bit. Pesky hills, but they are great for burning calories, so you just have to crack on. Car's been there for at least 2 months now. It's about time someone got rid of it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is January and we have daffodils already. Very early this year. It's normally about March. Look at the state of these roads around here. Anyway, I'm getting quite close to my house now, so I've probably got a couple miles left to go. When I get to the top of the hill, I'll see if I've got any beans left, and if I have, I'll extend my loop by a couple of 3 miles or whatever. Let's see how we get on, eh? Hill's coming up soon. Well, I'm pretty toast by now, but I'm not quite ready to go home just yet. So, I won't be heading down there. Let's add a couple of miles, shall we? Yeah! Cyclist. So I have actually walked myself into another big hill. I say walk, I'm on my bike obviously. I've just seen that cyclist I just said about. I actually saw him on the way back, well, on the way towards Holsworthy. It's one of those rude ones that doesn't even look at you or give you any eye contact, so always make a point of being really happy and shouting, "All right mate," or something. Bit of a div, but why are you so miserable? Just approaching a place called Highhampton now in Devon. This is the old railway line actually. It doesn't go any further than this, but some of it is a cycle track as I'm on now. Dartmoor over there. And I've got one more hill pretty much to do before I get home. So I'm going to shoot up here, and I'm in totally the wrong gear, so I'll see you later. Last little jolly now down into my village. It is absolutely freezing. It feels like it's got cold and my hands have gone numb. Actually, that's quite normal on my road bike. I don't find it very comfy, if I'm being honest with you, but it does mess about my hands being numb a bit, but not as bad as it was a few years ago. See my old videos about that. Anyway, so it is pretty freezing. I look forward to a nice shower now and a lovely warm coffee. Let's get down this hill, shall we? Tired now. Okay, so that's the ride done and dusted. My hair looks a bit weird now, doesn't it? A bit wavy. Anyway, 25.13 miles, really pleased with that. Took nearly 2 hours, but it wasn't a race, was it? Really pleased with that. It's good to have a little few extra miles in the bag. I'd like to build up a little bit of surplus miles for my challenge this year, just in case anything like last year happens when I have really bad feet or whatever for a month. So anyway, that's it for today. Coffee time. See you next time. Hello, it's Monday and it's time for the post office run. I'm gonna get wet. Skill. Now, I don't normally get a chance to ride down to the post office on a Monday, just because one, I'm busy after the weekend at work, and secondly, I've normally got loads of stuff, too much to carry on my bike. But today, it's quite quiet actually, which is nice, and it gives me the opportunity to get out, and while it's not raining, I will take full advantage of that. Looked on my radar just before I left. It is actually raining about 15 miles down the coast, and it's heading this way, but I reckon I can get there quick enough. So let's do this. All done. More victims. So it's nice and quiet today on the canal path. Well, this is the old railway path. Actually, the canal's just over there by that tree line. When it's sunny, you get loads of people out. And obviously at the moment in the UK, we're in lockdown at the moment. So you're only really allowed out for essential exercise and that kind of thing. That's why I can cycle down the post office. I'm doing my daily exercise. Anyway, so not too far now. There's a lorry just going up there, that's the main road, and I'll fly up there because there's a bit of a tailwind. Yeah, it's a shame there's a road halfway across this path, because you always have to slow down and check there's no one in a car waiting to plough you down. Some kind of blockage up here. Okay, as I said, just a quick one today. 6.26 miles though in the bag, which is good and gives me a little bit of an extra cushion for the start of the year. I think I'm a little bit ahead of my plan at the moment towards my 2,000 miles this year, so that's good, and hopefully the weather is playing ball tomorrow and I'll get out and do some more. See you then. Hey guys, well it is now Wednesday today, and failed to get out my bike yesterday sadly, just too busy at work, and today we are in the middle of a storm. So unfortunately we got 40-mile-an-hour winds today, and it's raining fairly heavily, but I'm not so fussed about the rain. I can soon dry out, but riding in the wind is horrible and dangerous, so I won't be doing that today. If I look at tomorrow, it's much better, 20-mile-an-hour winds, and in the afternoon it drops down to below 15 miles an hour. So I'm going to hold fire on my cycling today and hopefully get out there tomorrow and crunch a few miles out. But I'm sorry about that, no cycling today. See you tomorrow. I'm going slow because I don't want wet feet. It is Thursday afternoon, and what a week it has been. Oh man, what a week. What with some really shocking weather. We've had gale force winds. It was freezing last night, and put that together with a heavy workload, and I've just not really been able to get on my bike this week. Luckily I did get out on Monday for a little bit, because it would have been a washout otherwise. Anyway, I did actually get ready to go and get my bike out and go down the post office about 4 or 5 hours ago. So I spent 15 minutes getting ready, wet weather gear, because it was raining. But as soon as I was almost ready to go, the heavens absolutely opened. And while I don't mind getting wet, I'm not up for a soaking when it's this blooming cold. Anyway, so I went back, got back unchanged, started a job at work, which has taken about 3 or 4 hours, and now the sun has come out a bit. So whilst I haven't got long, I've got about 45 minutes before I have to leave to go home. I'm heading up to the post office now. Let's do this. Someone's been naughty. It's not me. I'm just riding up a hill again. Okay, that's the first lap complete. That was a longer loop. I'm going to go up by the post office, which I've done. So now I'll loop round, do another quick loop of the canal. Give me another 2 or 3 miles. It won't be what I wanted today, but that's what I'm getting, so I'll take it. Let's go. It is probably going to tip it down. Cool cloud formation. Don't let that sun fool you. It is cold out here today, but at least it's not raining. There's a kingfisher there. Don't know if you can see it. Just landed in that hedge over there. I doubt the camera will pick it up. Oh, there he goes again. He's off. Anyway, managed to dodge the rain so far. As I was riding on this stretch on the way, it did start spitting a bit, but I think it was just outskirts of rain. But anyway, so far so good. Let's get to Bude. Someone over there is getting some rough weather. Probably be me when I'm driving home. For now, let's get up this hill. That building there is where all of your internet in the UK comes out from under the ground into land in the UK. It's called a landing station for your internet. Okay, so that wasn't what I was expecting out of a ride today. I was hoping for a bit of a longer one, but the weather was not playing ball when I had that opportunity. Anyway, I did manage 8.87 miles. It took me 47 minutes. I had about 45 minutes to play with, which is good. Again, not what I wanted, but it's better than nothing, so I'll take it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. It is weigh day tomorrow, so I might have to see if I can get a cheeky one out before weigh-in tomorrow. 11 o'clock. See you then. Hello guys, and welcome to the end of week 2 of Blob on a Bike and my challenge to ride my bike 2,000 miles during 2021. Bit of a flaky week this week, unfortunately. I managed to get out on Sunday, and do a really good bike ride. It was 25 odd miles on my road bike near to my house. That was a great start to the week, and even a cheeky little bike ride on Monday, which I don't normally have time for, so that was good. But it was just as well, because Tuesday and Wednesday were absolute washout with the weather. One of the days the weather prevented any cycling out here. The other day I was just too busy at work. I didn't have time, unfortunately, but I did manage to get out yesterday for a shorter bike ride than I would have hoped for, but I still did it. So that brings me on to my mileage target. Obviously my target is 2,000 miles. This week I have cycled, since last in front of the camera here, 40.3 miles, which is quite a distance. It's pretty good, and it's pretty much about where I need to be. And I don't know if you can see that, but according to this on Strava, I am 0.6 miles behind where I should be, and I've travelled a total of 119.9 miles on my bike this year so far. So more work needed with that, but hopefully we'll have a better stretch of weather coming up, because it has been rubbish. Anyway, I posted a weight last week of 108.6 kilos, which meant I'd lost 400 grams last week, which equates to about £1. This week, if I'm being honest, I don't really feel like I've lost weight. I've not been eating badly, and I have been out on a few bike rides, but sometimes, you know, when you just feel a little bit I'm never toned, but feel a little bit chunkier than normal. So I don't know what's going on there, but the weight fluctuations can be funny old things. I will get on with it now and see where we're at. So I'll see you in a few moments. Okay, so you can see last week's weight was 108.6 kilos. I'm not sure I'm really feeling it this week. It might have gone up a bit this week. That's how it's feeling. I don't know, but only the scales will tell. So let's get on with it. .107.9, that's great. It's just calculating some other bits, so I'll give you that info in a minute. 107.9. Well, I really wasn't expecting that. Last week's weight 108.6 and today's is 107.9, which means I've lost 700 grams. That is over £1.5. I don't really know where that's come from, because like I say, it doesn't feel like I've lost weight this week, and sometimes you kind of just know, if you know what I mean. But the scales can often surprise you, and that's what's happened this week. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, so I might have to turn the light off here for a second. You tell me what looks better. Don't know if you can see that either. Anyway, so 107.9 is my weight. I've lost 1.1 kilos since I started this a couple of weeks ago. My BMI has now gone down to 34.1, which is minus 0.3. And my body fat, this is again since I started, is now down to 20.8, which is down 0.2%. So I'm really pleased about that. Don't know, let me know in the comments if you can see that properly, or whether it's better with a light on, and then I'll know for future reference. But that is where we're at today. Okay, what's coming up this week? More of the same. Hopefully get out for another really good bike ride at the weekend. I haven't checked the weather, but you know, hoping for some just a bit of sun, or at least just no wind. I don't even really care if it's raining. Actually, I've got no wet weather gear at home, so I do care if it's raining. No rain and not much wind. That'd be nice, please. Anyway, so here's to more of the same next week. Please let me know in the comments below how you've got on this week, and let me know how many miles you've crunched out this week, because it seems like I reckon I'm going to have to do about 40 miles a week to hit my target, which is pretty much bang on where I was this week. And I missed a couple of days. So let's see what we can get up to next week. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, I know no one watches this real end bit, but if you haven't already, please do a subscribe. It does help me out as a small channel to get my videos seen by more people. So thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye.